Welcome back to Jersey Matters. Camden, New Jersey once was considered the most dangerous city in America, but not anymore. Last week, when the country was gripped by looting and riots, Camden had nothing but peaceful protest led by city officials, including Camden Mayor Frank Moran. Mayor, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. You have to be proud of your city. I think when people saw the riots happening, because they think of the old Camden, they thought immediately, oh no, Camden, what's going to happen there? And yet, you were a shining example of peaceful protest when others were rioting. What did you do that others didn't do?
Look, Larry, this is testament to what we've been doing in the city of Camden for the last 10 years and working on rebuilding our city. This is not a result, and the success was not just a result of one day. It's a result of our police department day in and day out working with our community, building the community policing paradigm. My office working with community leaders and religious leaders to care for the city that has been branded for decades as the most dangerous. There were individuals that wanted to get out and speak their mind as to how they felt. And we felt the same way about what happened to George Floyd. And we came together as one and said, we can come together to voice our opinion, march side by side, but more importantly, sit down together and talk about continuing to create a resolve to the the injustices that are happening across this country. So I am absolutely proud of my city and the leadership, and Chief Wysocki and the congressman was with us. It's testament to what we've been working on.
What can other cities learn from Camden?
Well, look, one thing you can learn is that no matter what they brand you with, you can come out of. And it's going to take a lot of hard work, dedication, and individuals that put their personal agendas aside and commit to working together. And that's the successes of Camden. Larry, you know the city of Camden well, and we were a city that was branded at one point the most dangerous city, a city that had no opportunity. Now we have billions of dollars of investment. We have education progresses that are second to none. We have the policing, a 50-year low in crime. And it just speaks to the commitment that we have to rebuild our city. And if anything, we could be is now a city where folks can look at or look to really take from and create successes in their own cities.
Do you think those images of the peaceful protest and city officials at the front of that protest helps your image in the long run?
Absolutely, it resonates because it's about the issue. It's about something has to be done. We can't just allow protests to take place and then in a couple of weeks things get back to norm until the next George Floyd. No, there has to be a dialogue, and our commitment is we come together, we march, we have prayer marches that are going to take place. We have the clergy, we have businesses, we have leaders, we have the police chief. It's about putting your money where your mouth is. It's about leading by example, and that's what we're doing. So it doesn't hurt us as a city. It actually allows us to continue to build upon, because we still have a lot of work in the city of Camden, and I'm just so proud of how we have handled the situation at hand.
How are you doing financially in Camden right now?
Look, it's a challenge. This economic, we were trending in the right direction, where businesses are moving into the city, folks are getting jobs. Unemployment rate was at an all-time low in the city of Camden. Then we get this COVID-19. It's a challenge like any other city. We're working collectively. I mean, we have over 2,000 positive cases, unfortunately about 43 deaths in a city of Camden. But it's still alive and well, and we're still telling folks, protect yourself. We're looking at coming together. We're looking at creative ideas on generating revenue so that we can get back to norm, and we could not permit vandalism to put us that further back. So again, hand in hand, we're working with both issues at this time. And it speaks volumes to partnership, and I'm grateful to the congressman, to the governor, to my county officials, the freeholders, and my city folks just really coming together for the good of the city. And we're excited about what's happened and the protection that's taken place and the positive outcomes that are occurring in the city.
You talked about partnerships. That partnership with the congressman is an important one because I know he voted yes on the HEROES Act that would provide some money for municipalities. It doesn't seem like the Senate's even going to take it up. Can you survive? Can Camden survive without cutbacks, without cuts and furloughs and cuts in budget, without help from the federal government?
No, we're going to need help, just like the state of New Jersey, just like the county. All levels of government below the federal government are going to need help from the federal government. And, we encourage our United States Senate to do the right thing. When you hear it's going to be dead on arrival, a bill that was passed unanimously by Congress to the Senate, it really speaks to the out of touch that these individuals are. I recognize the national debt and the issues we are, but we have real livelihoods that have taken amazing hits during this COVID for the sake of saving their lives. As a country, we need to come together, and it's just that much harder for urban areas like Camden to rebound.
Well, Mayor, thank you so much for spending the time. I hope you and your family are safe, and kudos to Camden because you were a symbol of what a peaceful protest is like, a surprising symbol, I think, for a lot of people. But a nice surprise. That was Frank Moran, mayor of Camden, New Jersey. When Jersey Matters continues, Camden was peaceful, Trenton was not. Our Phil Andrews takes a tour of the destruction when Jersey Matters comes right back.